What's up, y'all? Hey, man, real quick. The Maiden Ice Rose motion demonstration just dropped. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. And we also got her skills. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the video, man.
You say my outfit is too revealing? You just don't get it. The more revealing the clothing, the higher the defense.
She said the more revealing the clothes, the more revealing the outfit, the higher the defense. That's something that y'all need to understand, bro. Those of y'all who be complaining, be like, oh, the game's too little. Look, she's trying to raise her defenses, bro. Everybody knows, every gamer knows, the more revealing the outfit is, the higher the defenses go. Come on, man. This is gamer anime 101. You gotta know these kind of things, bro. Yeah. Hey, what they say? Those is two glorious hams right there, bro. That is a bakery. The what do you say? Two glorious buns in the oven. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely volume and 2B's level. She got top and bottom, bro. Going crazy. And watch what she does with the staff, bro. Watch what she does with the staff. This is what she can do with your staff. You saw it? You see that? This could be you, bro, but you playing. This could be you, but you playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? This could be your staff. Okay, let me stop. God yams. God yams, bro. Look at that. Tis be glorious. Be glorious. Glorious. And it be bouncing too. Hold up. And it be bouncing too, bro. It got jiggles too. It ain't stiff. There was some soft buns in the oven, bro. You can see her MP gauge. I know you ain't looking at her MP gauge. I know you ain't looking at her MP gauge, but take a moment to take your focus off of all this and take a look at her MP bar. So as they said in like the previews and stuff, this gauge is really important, kind of like how it is with Guillotine. The higher the MP that she can consume, she consumes her MP when she bursts. So the more MP she consumes, the higher the damage she's gonna do. I think it's on one enemy. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna look at her skills in a second, but yeah, this is really important. You gotta make sure you pay attention to her MP gauge, which is like RPG terms for like mana points and stuff of that nature. If you're a gamer, you know these kind of things. Anyway.
For a second. A desolating breath. Diamond dust.
The burst animation is alright. You know what? You know what? Something still that bothers me is like, yo, first of all, why you got your mouth open like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. But her name is Ice Rose. She clearly has ice aesthetics going on here. You can see the snowflakes and whatnot. You can see the ice. You can see all the ice. So she's made in Ice Rose. Makes sense that she has ice around. Why is she electric code? Does the type or code not actually matter or like coincide with their powers or whatever like that? Maybe I'm tripping. But anyway, the burst animation is alright. It's just okay. I think she looks better actually in game than in burst animation, in my opinion. But it's cool.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
As you can see, she consumed all of her mana points when she burst. So you're gonna be wanting to stack it as much as possible, I think, to get them both the in order to get the most benefit out of it, you're gonna want to stack it as high as you can. I only seen it go up to 2 so far, but who knows? We can see what it caps out to. You gotta check the skills, check how she is in game. Pay attention. I didn't like highlight this, but look at the little circle and stuff up under her. That's real dope. I mean, clearly most of us probably didn't notice that because we were too busy looking at this right here. But yeah, this is glorious as well too. You know what I'm saying? that's a Full Metal Alchemist. What do you call it? A transmutation circle to summon that ass. You gotta sacrifice something to have all that gloriousness. You know what I'm saying? To summon all that ass, like, come on, bro. That's a transmutation circle for that ass. And now, the moment that everybody's been waiting on. So we have Maiden Ice Rose's skills here. First off, she is a defender, rocket launcher, burst 3, electric code. Again, I don't know why she's electric code when her name is Ice Rose and she literally uses ice attacks. But maybe y'all can explain that to me. I don't understand. Anyway, moving on. As you can see here, we have another wall of text. I guess Shift Up just wants to make the skill kits as difficult as possible to interpret. It's just a wall of text. I'm gonna try to decipher this, but I might need y'all help to try to understand all this. I might need y'all help to understand this. Yeah, super long wall of text. But anyway, we have skill 1, meditation. It's a passive. Activates when entering burst stage 1. Affects self when MP is at 0. So when she enters burst stage 1 and her MP is 0, she's gonna recover MP by 1. MP can be accumulated. All accumulated MP is consumed when using her burst skill. So I'm gonna just stop right there and kind of summarize. Basically, as we've seen in the motion demonstration, her main gauge is the whole the MP gauge or mana point gauge. She's gonna be basically using mana points or MP to increase her power and also the power of electric code allies. You can see a little bit down here. So it's kind of like the same thing with Guillotine, except with electric instead of water. So she's gonna, when she uses her MP, when she recovers her MP, she's gonna be, it looks like she's gonna be buffing herself. Yeah, all these are self buffs. So you have replenish MP. Max HP goes up by 6.34%. But this activates when attacking with full charge for 6 times. See, maybe y'all can, I don't really understand this one. Activates when attacking with full charge for 6 times. So she's a rocket launcher. Are you saying like, okay, full charge with a rocket launcher after 6 full charge attacks, she gets this? Max HP goes up by 6% without restoring HP for 15 seconds. What? The wording is just kind of weird. Stacks up to 10 times. Max HP is up by 6% without restoring HP for 15. So are you saying as long as you're not restoring HP for 15 seconds, the max HP will go up? And it can stack. Yeah, somebody interpret that. Like, can y'all speak normal English? Like, maybe I'm just slow, but yeah, she's gonna be getting max HP basically, and it can stack up to 10 times. She's gonna be getting max HP, and it can basically stack up to 10 times. So, I mean, it's good for a defender, I guess. Skill 2, Blessing Upon You, is a passive as well. Activates when MP is replenished. So when she's going to be using her MP. It's going to go all the way to 0. Whenever she uses her burst skill, all her MP that she gathers is going to be used up and unleashed on an enemy or whatever like that. But then she's going to be regaining MP over time. As long as she doesn't burst, she's going to be gaining MP. So this says activates when MP is replenished. So when she's getting back to MP, all electric code allies except for herself get this buff. Damage and strong element 40% for 10 seconds. Now again, I'm not a mathematician or anything like that, but that looks like a big number for boosting electric code elemental damage. That looks pretty huge to me. Plus, on top of that, they get a 20% attack. 20% of the caster's attack up for 10 seconds, to be more specific. So it's 20% of Maiden's attack for 10 seconds on top of the 40% elemental. Activates when MP is used. So, see, you got to pay attention to this. So, you get buffs for electric code allies when the MP is replenished, but she buffs herself when the MP is used. So, during her burst window, looks like that's when she's going to get buffed, and when the MP is being replenished, I guess outside of the burst window or whatever like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but when she's gaining the MP, that's when she's going to be buffing the electric code allies. So, activates when MP is used, affects self. So, for her, damage at strong element is boosted by 31% for 10 seconds, and attack is 3.2% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. So, this is scaling off of her final max HP. I'm not sure these numbers, like, with these kits, like, it'd be a lot of numbers, a lot of stats and whatnot, and it's kind of hard to really tell, you know, outside of some numbers that look pretty obvious, it's kind of hard to tell how they're actually going to perform in game and, like, how they synergize with other characters. We're going to kind of look at, like, some of the electric code allies that she can buff, just so y'all know, mainly for the newer players who aren't aware. So you know what to look out for and who to probably team her up with. She is a burst 3, so that's going to be a little... We're going to have to see who she works with, being a burst 3. Activates when attacking with full charge one time. Affects one enemy unit nearest to the crosshair. Deals 547% of final attack as damage. So I guess whenever she does a full charge, it does this amount of the final attack. And then affects self. One enemy unit nearest to the crosshair deals damage equal to 1,372% of attack that is accumulated based off of 10% of the caster's final max HP. So her burst skill is basically looks like it's scaling off of her HP. This is like a big chunk of it, so I'm going to assume skill 2 is the one that you're going to want to level up the most. It has the buff for the electric code allies, the big giant 40% elemental buff, everything like that. I mean, depends, but this looks like the priority buff in my opinion. And then maybe this one. I could be wrong. But I'm going to let the professionals handle that. That's not really my place. Y'all know me. I'm not like the super sweaty meta player. I'm the waifu connoisseur, so just kind of want to touch on the kit a little bit. Long story short, she's going to be buffing herself and buffing electric code allies based on the MP that is being replenished and being recovered. Or I'm sorry, being used and being recovered. So just keep that in mind. I would love to see how high she can stack the MP. I would like to see her damage and also how she increases her teammates' damage. Speaking of teammates, let's go ahead and check out the electric code unit so that way y'all know who to possibly pair her up with. Now, the most obvious choice to try to pair her up with is going to be none other than Cinderella. She just came out. She's like the strongest unit in the game, Pilgrim, everything. She's really, really strong, as you can see here. The only thing is, Maiden is a burst 3, just like Cinderella, and she loses her MP when she is in her burst skill, burst whatever, full burst, whatever. She loses her MP. So some people are speculating that like maybe have 3 burst 3s. That way she can keep on using, she can keep gaining MP and keep on boosting electric code allies. I'm not sure if that works or not. We're going to have to see when she drops, and we can test her in the firing range. But obviously, you have Cinderella, so 40% elemental on Cinderella's burst. I mean, that's definitely got to help for something, right? You got characters like Ein here. Ein is pretty good. Exia, she has a weapon. She's not really good on her own, but she has the treasure. I'm not sure how actually good she is. I didn't do the testing. Who else we have? Guillotine is okay. Who else? Maid Privity. We have Scarlet. Scarlet's not really keeping up how she used to, but I mean, it's Scarlet, so maybe you can still make it work. Maybe you can pair her with Rouge and Cinderella. Did I talk about Summer and Nice? Yeah, you definitely gotta talk about Summer and Nice as well. So you got quite a few units to pair her up with. Who she's gonna synergize with the most, I'm not sure, but I would be willing to bet that it's probably Cinderella for sure. But we're gonna have to see once she drops in game. But yeah, man, I know that was kind of a lot with the skills and everything like that. So I apologize if it was a little confusing. But again, long story short, she's gonna be buffing herself whenever she uses or consumes MP, and she's gonna be buffing electric code allies besides herself when the MP is being replenished. Now, how we're gonna coordinate that and the synergies and everything like that, we just gonna have to wait and find out once she drops and we can test her in the firing range. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Peace.